So, the real reason why they legalized weed in Colorado is because the real the real NASA is in Colorado and Nicaragua. Also, Dita Von Teese, the Queen of England, who is the insectilian queen of the Milky Way galaxy, has a mansion right outside the Colorado airport. Furthermore, when weed is illegal, the central government makes money. When weed is legal, the state government makes money. So Colorado wants to make a lot of money because that's going to be one of the very few places that sticks around. Even the word Denver says it all. The word den means safe. Like Sweden, Denmark. And think of how high that city, Denver, is above water. It's going to survive the deluge. It's going to be very, very successful. You ever notice how Vladimir Putin doesn't like the Shiites? Go figure. I took some creatine today. I feel rather unemotional. My animal mind seems heightened. And however, I feel emotionally stabilized. But my animal mind feels relatively unstable. I saw RoboCop, the second one, the remake. Not the second one, but the remake of the first one. And it never really kicks in. The movie never gets out of second gear. I saw Transcendence. I saw all the movies like Divergent, Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow was definitely the best one. Divergent is the same problem as the Hunger Games, where it looks like a bunch of Abercrombie models fighting to the death, which looks really stupid. And the other problem with the movie Divergent is that the ending has very little to do with the actual movie itself. So, in other words, the fluidity of the movie lacks big time. The ending of the movie, the logic of the ending didn't really get that much time shed on it to make. I mean, the movie makes sense, but there's not enough time shed on the logic of the ending. They spent too long building the relationships of the characters. They spent too much time with the boot camp of the girl. And like I said, the Abercrombie model stuff always pisses me off when I see like perfectly groomed kids. However, that movie does make a lot of sense in the sense that people, if you want peace, you need to be separated. Seriously. Then we got Divergent, which was horrible. I'm sick of seeing Morgan Freeman in every goddamn movie. Morgan Freeman is a djinn. He's a Naga serpent. He's in every goddamn movie. It's annoying. The guy must have more money than Jesus Christ. Johnny Depp is annoying, especially that the processing of his voice in the movie I find annoying, monotone, but not in an entertaining way like in Alan Watt. Obviously, the movie is pure propaganda, which is the same thing as RoboCop. At the end of RoboCop, Samuel L. Jackson makes a speech about how drones are a good thing, and I'm sure the audience in the movie theaters clapped at the end of his speech. These are the same people who will be controlled mentally by the Wi-Fi in the future. Edge of Tomorrow was the best one out of all the movies I've mentioned. There's probably more to it than meets the eye, but basically the aliens have put time as a factor, or the aliens have accounted for time in our DNA, so they know how to go back in time when something doesn't work. Very simple concept. Here's another simple concept. In times of austerity, you know the gangs will rise up. You know they'll be black and angry because the gangs are made up of minorities and they eat the gas station food and smoke cigarettes, and they'll be angry people, and they'll be led by the reptilians because we all know Polite was the vice president of the Crips, so there's reptilians in all the black gangs. And even Gilbert said that he didn't get arrested and the other people did because Gilbert's a cop. 5-0. System agent. 5-0. So it's all the more reason we put these beasts in a spaceship and send it to the sun. Boats against the current, beating ceaselessly into the wind.